Bang, bang! Welcome back to Adam Beast Mode. Yo guys, why did I quit smoking weed? Before we even start, give me 1 gazillion push-ups, drop a like and subscribe. Guys, important topic. Why did I quit smoking weed? Well, let's start from the beginning. Let's start why did I even start? I smoked weed for 5 years consistently, from 16 till 21 consistently. After that I smoked here and there sporadically, and eventually I gave it up. So why did I even start? Well, at 16, at my first job, it was a restaurant. I started working, right? It was my first job, and the guys there, my colleagues, were smoking. So me, as a young lion, out of curiosity, trying to fit in, I'm smoking also with them. One joint leads to another joint, and soon I'm smoking by myself. 1 year of smoking turns into 2 years, 2 years turn into 3, 3 turn into 4, and 4 turn into 5. So at this point, I'm 21, I'm 5 years into smoking, and at 21, I'm evaluating my life. How is my life going? Am I taking the right decisions? Am I taking the wrong decisions? Am I taking any decisions at all? You know? So I'm really, wow, check this out. The sun is really shining, man. Sun gazing, let's go! So at this point, I'm 21. I'm in England. I'm in Coventry. Salute to the UK, guys. I lived in Coventry. I lived in the UK for 2 years. So I'm at this point I'm 21, and I'm evaluating my life. How are my decisions being taken? Am I taking any decisions? So I analyze my life and I say, you know what, Adam? Okay, let's do an inventory of all the actions that you are taking, of all the decisions that you are taking. What is your life, right? What is your life? And then I say, you know what? You grab a piece of paper, I grab the piece of paper. Let's analyze my actions, you know. I'm working at this job, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know. This hobby, this hobby, this activity, this project. Okay, and one of the main things that I used to spend my time on was smoking, you know. And at this point, 5 years in, you know, I'm not smoking only 1 joint. I'm not smoking 2 or 3, you know. I'm smoking properly, like heavy. So, and this of course takes time and energy. And I'm saying to myself, you know what, Adam? You are smoking weed for what? What is it for that you are smoking, right? Be honest with yourself. What is the point of smoking? And I started thinking to myself, does this even make sense, right? Does this even make sense for me? Smoking weed, or doing this, or doing that, you know, or going to this place, or going to that place, you know? You need to start thinking, right? Does this even make sense? So I'm thinking to myself, what is the point of smoking? You know, I'm really thinking to myself, what is the point? Why did I even start? Well, I started because, well, I was curious, and I guess I tried to fit in, right? Well, now I know what it is like. I know what smoking is like. I'm not curious anymore. I'm not trying to fit in, am I? You need to be honest. Am I trying to fit in? Well, I don't think I am. So, what is the point, right? So I'm thinking about this, and I say, you know what? Let me evaluate the advantages and the disadvantages. And I'm thinking, I'm making a list, and I don't see any advantages on this, you know? Yes, you feel good. You feel good for 20 minutes or 1 hour, and then like the 8 hours or the rest of the day you feel like shit, right? Let's be honest, you're numb. And I don't want to be numb. I want to be active, right? I don't want to sleep. I want to do things. I want to live life, right? Check this out, man. Look at this. Man, I'm in nature. The best place to be is in nature, man. This is our natural habitat. So I'm thinking to myself, what are the advantages and the disadvantages? And you know what? I don't see any advantages in smoking. So again, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense, And I'm thinking, the more I started, evaluating, the more sense it made to me to just quit, to stop, right? So I'm thinking, okay, let's see the advantages. Well, the advantages is that, okay, makes me feel good for 1 hour, that's it. The disadvantages, well, it makes me feel like shit or sleepy or without energy for the rest of the day. I'm losing money, I'm losing energy, I'm not being productive. These three are enough to quit, right? These three are enough reasons to quit. So, and at the end of the day, the major reason is that it is making me weak. It's not making me stronger in any way, guys. It is not. So, and I want to be strong. I want to be stronger every single day. And you know what? I said, fuck. It's that simple. I'm gonna quit. And I quit. From the day to night, from the night to day, I quit. Boom. The next day I wasn't smoking. The next month I wasn't smoking. The next 6 months, the next 1 year I wasn't smoking. Just like that. Boom. Cold. It was that easy. Because I understood why am I stopping? Why should I stop? Right? And the reasons were very obvious. It doesn't make sense at all, right? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So I'm quitting. And the more the time passes, the more sense it made to me to not smoke, right? What's the point? I felt stronger, I felt sharper, my mind is sharper, my brain is less foggy, I have more energy, I have more money, I have more everything. I have more focus, it's just only positives, right? So I'm thinking to myself, why should I come back to smoking constantly and whatever? No. So I stopped, I stopped. And look at me now. Look at me now. Fuck, if you guys don't know me, I was very skinny. I was very skinny. From very early on, from when I was a child, I was very skinny. I always was a skeleton. You guys know me. The people that know me, you know me. I was a skeleton. Look at my photos. Man. I was a toothpick, And of course, smoking wasn't helping at all, right? So as soon as I took out smoking weed, I replaced it with a healthy habit, right? I replaced it with going to the gym, eating right, getting on my purpose, visualizing my goals, having a clear direction of where am I going, right? And at this point, I'm realizing, I'm developing my mindset. My mindset was non-existent before that, right? While I was smoking. Then I start to develop my mindset. And I realize that why did I start smoking in the first place? Well, it wasn't because I was trying to fit in. It wasn't because I was curious. The reason why I started to smoke weed was because I didn't have a clear direction of where I was going. That is the number one reason. That is the reason, guys. It is not curiosity, it's not trying to fit in. No. If you have a clear direction, you don't need to fit in. If you have a clear direction, you are not curious about doing that dumb shit. That's the truth. And the problem is, since I didn't have a clear direction, I was drifting. And when you are drifting, you drift around. And guess what? When you are drifting, you end up in places or in situations or doing things that are detrimental to you, right? And that is exactly what happened. As I didn't have a clear direction, I started drifting around. And when you're drifting around, you don't know what's good or what's bad, right? So you're basically experimenting. and then you end up in places that you don't want to be, you know. At the end of the day, you know, you need to think like you were your 8-year-old, right? When you were 8, whatever you are doing with your life right now, whatever your position, whatever your life is, when you were 8 years old, the life you are living right now, is that what you imagined? Is that what you hoped for? Is that what you dreamed of? You know what? When I was 8, let's say, oh, let me smoke 5 joints a day and procrastinate. When I was 8, oh, imagine this scenario, you know, you being 8 and dreaming about just smoking weed or doing whatever you are doing right now. Is that what you imagined? Is that what you dreamed of? Being weak? No, of course not. You know, of course not. So that is almost like a guideline, right? Whatever you are doing right now, would your 8-year-old be proud of you right now? I'm 25 right now, right? Would the 8-year-old Adam be proud of me right now at 25? Yes, he would. But would the 8-year-old Adam be proud of me when I was 20, from 16 until 21? No. That's easy. It's an easy question, an easy answer, right? So if you ask yourself, then the answer is very simple, right? If your 8-year-old self wouldn't be proud of you, well, of whatever you are doing, you just need to take it out of your life, right? May it be weed or food or people or whatever, you know, whatever is making you weak, take it out. If you are smoking weed, it makes you weak, take it out. If you are eating bad food, fast food, burgers and chips and cookies all day, it's making you weak, take it out. You're hanging around those low quality people, they always being negative and toxic and talking about people all day, you know, this person did that person did this, all this negativity. They are being negative, they're projecting weakness onto you, take them out. Whatever you are doing that is making you weak, take it out of your life right now. Take it out. Think about it. Be your 8-year-old again. Be your 8-year-old self again and think, would me at 8 years old be proud of myself right now? And the question is simple, right? Be honest. Be honest with me right now. Be honest. I know you haven't been honest in a long time. Now is the time, man. It's almost March 2024. Now is the time to be honest. As soon as I started being honest with myself, wow. Let me tell you this, man. As soon as I started being honest with myself, like really being honest, my life changed. It's that simple. I stopped being a bitch and I started being a man. You need to be honest. Stop lying to yourself. You know, we all have this conscience telling us, you know. So at this point, you know, I'm smoking 16 till 21. I always had this conscience telling me, Adam, this is not right. Adam, this is no good. You know, what are you doing? But I chose to ignore, right? We all have this conscience telling us, you know, we should do this or we shouldn't, right? And when you choose to ignore your conscience, what you are essentially doing is you are forgetting yourself, right? You're not listening to yourself. You're not listening. And when you stop listening to yourself, you're being dishonest, right? Your conscience tells you to do something or to stop doing something, and you tell yourself a little lie. Let's say you're smoking weed, your conscience tells you every time you're smoking, oh, because the regret afterwards is real. I know it because I've been there. You regret it, you know. You feel down afterwards, after the high, you feel down, right? You feel down. What is this down? It's the remorse, it's the regret of doing it, you know? Because you're not living your life to your true potential, right? You are numbed, right? It's like anesthesia, you know? Always anesthesia. So you are numb, you're not doing what you could be doing, you are slow, you are sleepy, you are foggy, you know, you're not thinking right. And you tell yourself, yeah, it's okay, you know, I got this, right? I got this, it's okay, I can, you know, I'm gonna stop tomorrow, I got this, you know, I'm not gonna do it anymore, you know, you don't, or even better, you know, or even worse. Oh, you don't, you know, people tell me all the time, oh, you don't understand, I have so many problems, you know, I'm tired, you know, I'm so stressed, you know, I'm so stressed, I need to smoke. Man, you know, this is all lies, this is all bullshit, guys, this is all bullshit, and I'm telling you straight up, because I've been there. Stop being weak, this is weakness, this is all weakness. When you stop listening to yourself, when you stop listening to your conscious, man, that's a dangerous path. You start lying to yourself, you start inventing this little story that you tell yourself over and over again, and that you tell yourself and you tell others. Man, this is just bullshit. Bullshit. What are you doing? Be honest with yourself. Why are you smoking in the first place? Go to the root of it, right? Go to the root of it. Like I said, you know, I thought it was trying to fit in or curiosity. No. That would be, let's say, the reason at the surface, right? But then, you know, you need to go deeper. You know, you need to go deeper into your heart, into your head, and, you know, realize that it's much deeper than that, you know. You don't have a clear direction, or maybe you have trauma that you are trying to suppress with substances or whatever, you know. Every single person that I met that was smoking or doing something else, you know, to suppress whatever, they had unresolved issues, problems, or trauma from the past. Every single one. I haven't met one person, you know, that was like, you know what, really, really, really great in life, and you know what, I'm gonna start smoking weed. No. Every single one had some kind of story that led them to start smoking. You know, maybe you didn't have the proper guidance, maybe you had a major problem, issue in your life. You know, most likely it was trauma. You know, it's at the end of the day, people are trying to suppress trauma with whatever. If you cannot deal with it and really reflect on it and be conscious of it, it's like trying to run away from a problem that you know that it is there, but you are not trying to address it, right? So you try to suppress it. You try to suppress it with whatever you can suppress with. We all know this. But at the end of the day, guys, whatever the reason you started doing whatever with your life, be honest with yourself, right? Like I said, it's March 2024. Be honest. Why are you doing what you are doing? Be honest. Be honest with myself right here. You know, I'm trying to help you guys. I'm really trying to help you, but you need to help yourselves. You need to try and want to help yourself. Stop blaming others, you know, life is short. You live your own life, no one is responsible for you guys. And just be honest. Like I said, you know, as soon as I started being honest, man, my life changed. Look at me now, man. Look at me now. Man, let's go. Beast mode. As soon as I started being honest, man, my life was amazing. It's crazy. It's like, and like I said, you know, it was from night to day, or from day to night, whatever way you want to call it. You know, it was that simple. Just being honest with myself, reflecting on myself, reflecting on my decisions. What am I doing? Is this right? Is this wrong? Should I do this? Shouldn't I do that? It's that simple. Many times, you know, the truth won't be comfy. It isn't comfy. Won't be soft. Won't be pleasant. Won't be comfortable hearing the truth. You know? So many people are running from the truth. and they are just endangering and hindering themselves, you know. Stop running from the truth and embrace it. Whatever the truth may be. Whatever the truth may be, just embrace it. You know, be honest with yourself. Live a life of honesty. Don't live a life full of lies and deceiving yourself and others, you know, telling yourself this little story. Oh, I'm doing this because of whatever, you know, you don't understand problems, stress, you know. No, be honest, man. Be honest. Why? Write in your journal, you know, go under a tree, you know, go under a tree, get your journal and write. Just why? No one needs to know, you need to know, right? No one needs to know, you need to know. It's your life. But you need to get things in order, guys. You need to get things in order. You need to help yourself. I'm trying to help you as much as I can, but I cannot help someone that doesn't want to be helped, right? So, man, like I said, honesty, man, honesty will save you. Whatever sin you are doing, be honest. You know, you're lying to yourself. I know many people that are running from the past, not honest with themselves, and they just live a life of, it's hard to describe it, but it's a sad life, you know. It's, you know, have you ever thought where depression and frustration and desperation and all these bad feelings come from? If you really had everything sorted out, you know, if you really understood yourself, if you really were honest with yourself, man, you would be sleeping well at night and not running away from the past, you know. Don't run away from the past. This is so, everything is correlated, guys. So, man, I stopped smoking weed. One of the best decisions of my life. Actually, smoking weed was one of the worst decisions of my life. Quitting smoking weed was one of the best decisions of my life. I got on my purpose, I got my vision, I got my drive, I got my focus. Man, look at me, man. I'm shining. I'm on my way up, I'm rising. It's only positives, man. It's only positives. Don't be afraid of, if you are smoking, if you can't smoke, or if you know someone that is struggling to smoke, send them this video. And let me tell you this, you know, there's only positives. There's only positives about this. It's only up from here. It's only up. Everyone that I met, the people that quit smoking, man, they always, all of them are on a better place right now. All of them. Not even a single person is like doing worse, right? They're always doing better. So I'm doing better. All the people I know that quit, you know, they're always doing better. So there's only positives, guys. There's only positives. If you are afraid, don't be. Take the jump. Quit. Understand why you started in the first place. Understand why you should stop, right? And be honest. Just be honest, guys. If you want to quit, that's my best advice. Smoking weed or smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol or doing whatever you are doing that is just slowing your life down, you know, just be honest with yourself, man. Be honest. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Just stop running away. Stop. Aren't you tired? I know you're tired. I know you're tired of running, man. I can see it in your face. I can see it. Everybody can see it. You're always tired. You're tired of running, man. Running from this. Running from this, man. Stop running, man. You weren't born to just run all life, you know. You weren't born to run away, you know. Fuck, man. What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? You know, be honest with yourself and realize that, like I said, you know, if it's making you weak, stop. If you're not progressing, you are regressing. If you're not going forward with your life, you're going backwards. If you are in the middle, you're still going backwards because time doesn't stop for you. And, you know, sooner or later, you know, you're gonna die. And if you're in the middle, well, why be in the middle when you can be at the top, right? Go for the top. Find your calling, find your purpose, find your drive, find your focus. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with good energy all day, every day, man. And let me tell you, on the other side, it is an amazing life. It is an amazing feeling. You know, problems, there will always be problems, guys. Stop running away from problems, please. Be honest with yourself and stop running from problems once and for all. Face them. In every problem, there's a solution. In all your problems, there's the solution. Go and find the solution, guys. This is it. Adam Beast Mode. Look at me, man. Look at me. Man. I'm going to work out right here in nature. Life is amazing. Life is great. You stop running, you start being honest. Be honest, man. A life of honesty is a great life. Guys, bang, bang, Adam Beast Mode. Send this video to someone that needs to hear this message. Send this video to someone that is struggling with whatever they are struggling. It can be smoking weed, it can be something totally different. Just send them this video. Let's build this channel to 1 million. Let's go. If you liked it, drop a like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know if you quit smoking or whatever type of struggle you have. Let me know. How did you overcome it? Guys, bang, bang. I'll see you in the next one. Beast Mode.